Okay, guys, day 13 results. Today's actually been up and down, but it's been our best day so far. So we spent $1,566 and sales. We got almost 3K, so 2.926 and 95 cents. And today, a lot of add to carts, recheck out. It's actually a decent conversion rate, it's 4.1%, but in the morning it wasn't very good. It was like, I think it was like a 2%. It really started to pick up during the end of the day. So let's quickly break down the numbers. If we calculate the actual margins, let's calculate. So each product cost that cost me to fulfill and ship is about $18. So we can do 34 times 18, which is 612. So that's our product cost for today. And the ad spend, let's see how much we've spent so far today. So 1,566 plus $1,566. Okay, so total amount that we spent today, cost of goods and advertising, is 2,178. Okay, so if we do two, let's do 2,926 minus 1,178. Wait, that doesn't sound right. So we minus, no. Oh, sorry, my bad. So 2,926 minus 2,178. Yeah. So that will give us 748. So what we can do is 748. 748 out of 748 out of 2,926 as a percentage. So today's net profit margin after advertising and cost of goods and shipping and everything is 25%. This is our best day so far. So we profited about 25% net profit. So that's really good margin. But I think there's a lot more potential because, again, these ads haven't really optimized yet. And I think there was a day that we were doing like 32% margins earlier on at lower spend. And I think we can definitely do that because right now we can see if we go to our ads, we got 33 purchases that were tracked. Actually, surprisingly, I think that's pretty much tracked every single order except one because we tracked 33 and there's 33 here. So you guys can see the ads that got most of the sales was the first ad that we launched right here. $50 cost per purchase, which is pretty good, $50, but I think we can definitely get it down to 40, even 38. 38, 40 would be would be really good. It would give us like our margins will be in the 30% range, which is what I'm aiming for. But 25% today is really good because we had 20% the last 3 days. So 25% today, that means it's improving. Okay, so that means this will allow us to scale. But you guys can see Facebook is still allocating pretty much 90% of the budget towards the first ad that we launched. For people that don't know what the ad is, this is the ad that's getting most of the purchases right now. I know that I actually am not testing pretty much any photo ads except for one, but I really think
Day is coming up,
let me just
and
show
my
you this.
boyfriend got me the perfect gift this year, the Clayish handcasting kit. The instructions were so easy to follow and left us with the cutest sculpture of our hands. The detailing is insane. You can even see our hair follicles.
So yeah, you can see a 15-second video,
Valentine's Day is coming,
and this is a 12-second video as well. We can actually, let's have a look at Facebook ads with comments because I actually haven't seen this. Let's see if it actually shows all the comments and stuff. Oh yeah, you can see my post hasn't got that many likes, only 64, but people are tagging their friends. They're even tagging other girlfriends as well. So yeah, a lot of girls are liking this. People have shared it. So yeah, that's the ad that's performing. This is the total sales. And by the way, I changed something interesting is that I changed it to back to the hand casting stand and non-stand one, but I increased the price a little bit. And I don't know if you guys remember before, I had a dynamic checkout button right here. Okay. So I had a dynamic checkout button, which means people who are using Apple Pay, Shop Pay, and all that, they could just instantly purchase right here. If they were going to buy 75 or 85, they can just purchase straight away. So what I did was I removed this button, and what this is what happens is that when people click add to cart, instead of just automatically checking out with Apple Pay or something, they actually get sent to the cart. Okay, and when you get sent to the cart, I have upsells normally in this cart, all right, and it's a hand casting sealant. And before, people were just only buying the hand casting kit, but since I am forcing people to the checkout page, they are seeing that you can buy a sealant as an upsell, and I think 60% of people are actually buying the sealant as well. Before, it was like a lot lower. It was like probably like 10%. What that's done is it actually has increased my average order value a little bit, because they're spending like $75, so it increased it to about 84 or $85. So yeah, that's something that I've changed, but other than that, nothing really has changed. You guys can see these are the same creatives I've been using. Facebook is, I'm pretty much allocating the budget to all the budget, like pretty much 90% of the budget to this creative right here. And the copy is pretty basic if you ask me. There's two headlines, two primary text, and yeah, nothing too complicated. I see a lot of people complicating it, but I think results should just get better from now, because again, we're still like 28 days away from Valentine's Day and we're already getting these results. So I hope, fingers crossed, that results will just keep getting better as the days go on. But what we're going to do now is we're going to scale this budget, and I've been actually scaling by quite a bit. Usually it should be like a couple times, like you should scale like maybe once every 2 days just to let it optimize, but I've been scaling every single day pretty aggressively, and today's going to be no different. I'm going to scale again. And since we are at 25% profit margins, we can definitely bump this budget up to, I don't want to go overboard, but let's just go with $19.50. So we increased it by $400. Let's see what happens now. So we've increased it. But yeah, we got a lot of purchases. I don't really look at ROAS. Don't worry about ROAS here. I just added this column for no reason. I always just look at the amount spent, cost per purchase, and total sales, and then we break down the profit margins. Actually, what I was going to do is I've got an Excel sheet here. I'm going to start putting in the actual ad spend, revenue, profit, cost of goods, and everything, and breaking down whether we're positive or negative. Because as you guys know, the first 10 days, we were negative some days, we were break even some days, we were making money some days. So it's really good to track your expenses. So I'm going to start tracking it here with you guys. But yeah, get ready for that. But see you guys tomorrow, which is the 18th. Yeah, hopefully these ads just keep getting better, because I think they are out of the learning phase. Yeah, so they are all out of limited learning. So that's a good sign, I think. Because again, a lot of people that try to run Valentine's Day ads, they really wait till like probably like next week to launch their ads, like late Jan to early Feb to launch their Valentine's Day ads. And I just think that's like a way too late. You guys can see it's still like 28 days away from Valentine's Day. And I don't know exactly how many days, but around a month away from Valentine's Day. Now I've already collected all this data, seeing which creatives work, and just letting Facebook optimize, giving it budget. As you guys can see, the budget is at $19.50 per day now. Yeah, and I think for this store here, I think we've passed 10,000 orders now. So that's a big milestone. So I'll see you guys in the next episode.